Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and I know this video is late, but I decided that since it is November, I do have to talk about the November movies that are coming out. Some of these, most of them actually, not most of them, but some of them already came out. Sorry, this is late. I was just trying to find the right time to do this, so I'm going to do it now because I feel now is the best time to start it, so let's just start out with it. November's a huge month for movies, guys. There was a lot of movies being released, and there are a lot of movies I can't wait to talk about, definitely, and there are some I can't wait to see. One specifically, actually two specifically that I really want to talk about, that I definitely can't wait to see. But let's just get started. The first one we have to talk about, like the first five I'm going to talk about already came out, so just be prepared that half of these already came out. First one is Ender's Game. I know this already came out last week, so if you want to see Ender's Game, you can see it now. What do I think about this movie? I am really looking forward to it. I have not read the books, but I do have... Let me see if I still have it. Oh, good idea. I do have the Ender's Game comic book. I had all 5 parts. I don't know what happened to the other 3 parts I had, but it's split into 5 parts, and from what I've read of this, I really like it. I think it is pretty cool. So, I am definitely looking forward to this movie. I know my father wants to see it. I think I'm looking for the other... Oh, there we go. There's one. You're probably bored seeing this, but I'm just trying to look for it. And I know I read the other parts, but I just can't find the other parts. But, yeah, I have the Ender's Game comic book, and from what I've read of it, I do like it, and I am looking forward to this new movie. I do think it's going to be pretty cool, so if you want to see Ender's Game, you can still see it now, but it's already out. So, it did come out on November 1st. The other movie that came out November 1st, I've heard pretty good things about this, is the movie called Dallas Buyers Club. This movie I've heard really good things about, actually. I heard it's a really great movie. And, I definitely think that's the case. I'm looking forward to it. Matthew McConaughey is a great actor, especially with Mud. He really redeemed himself in Mud, I think. And I really think he's going to do a great job in this. So, Dallas Buyers Club, I'm looking forward to this. I mean, it's not like something I'm really, really looking forward to, but I do think he's going to do a really good job. And I do think it's an Oscar contender. Alright, the next movie we have is one that I thought, the moment I saw it, I knew I wanted to see it. And I think it is an Oscar contender, probably. I mean, I'm not sure, but I think it could be. About Time. When I saw the trailer for this movie in theaters, I thought automatically, that's an Oscar movie. That is going to get a bunch of Oscars, and I still think that's the case. I mean, when you got Rachel McAdams in your movie, you're pretty much set for an Oscar. I mean, not like The Vow and things like that, but like a movie like this, I do think it could be an Oscar contender, and I do think one of them is definitely going to get an Oscar, so About Time, I am looking forward to this movie, and I do really want to see it. I'm not seeing it in the theaters, but I do really want to see it when it comes on DVD. I do think I'm really going to enjoy it. The other movie that came out on November 1st is Freebirds. I don't even know what this is about, but it's some, like a movie about turkeys, anime movie about turkeys. No, I really don't care about this. I don't think anybody does. But, Freebirds, I mean, it's good for kids, so whatever. But then the only other one that we have to talk about is Las Vegas. This movie, to me, I've heard is actually really, really good, and it's really funny, but it also has a really nice, it's really good too, so this movie, at first, I didn't know what to think of it, but I mean, I might check it out, like, if it comes on DVD or something, I'll check it out, but, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, out of November 1st, the best one was definitely Ender's Game. And then today, we had 2 big ones. First, we had Thor: The Dark World, which I was really looking forward to. I liked the first movie a lot. I actually liked the humor in the movie. I thought it was funny that they did that because Marvel movies aren't really meant to do that, and I think it was pretty cool that they made most of the movie humorous. I did enjoy that, and I've heard this one is even better than the first, so I can't wait to see it. And I'm a pretty big fan of these superhero movies, in case you guys don't know. I mean, I watched the Tomorrow People, so you guys should know that. But I am looking forward to what they do with Thor: Dark World. I think it's going to be pretty good. And I've also heard there's post-credit scene. And then the other one that came out today was The Book Thief. Now this movie, as far as this movie goes, I don't know what it's about, but I did see the trailer for it. Apparently it's like about this girl who finds her first book beside her brother's graveside. She's sent her foster parents while in the comfort of her new parents. World War II breaks out and Rosa and Hans shelter a Jewish figure refuge named Max. This just screams Oscar buzz, Oscar buzz, Oscar buzz, Oscar buzz. That's all this screams. I think it is going to get a lot of Oscars because, I mean, just like the plot alone. And also you got a great cast here. You got Jeffrey Rush, Emily Watson, and this girl's Sophie Nélisse, and it's also from the director of Life of Pi. So I definitely think it's an Oscar contender just from that alone. But yeah, if you want to see The Book Thief, it did come out today, November 8th, so you can see it. And now we're going to get to the ones that haven't come out yet. Finally, we have the ones that haven't come out yet, because as I said, this video is like 2 weeks behind. Okay. But November 15th is a movie called The Best Man Holiday. Now, I don't really know what this was about. I was like, why are they saying sequel? I don't remember the first movie. Well, apparently there was a movie called The Best Man that came out in 1999. And I don't know if a lot of people remember it, but I guess it got a lot of Oscars. So I'm assuming this one will too. Not Oscars, but it got like NAACP Image Awards and things like that. It got a lot of awards for that. So some people might remember it had Taye Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Neil Long, Terrence Howard, but they're all back in this movie. And I like Regina Hall, and I like Taye Diggs. So I mean, I might check this out, but not right away. I'm gonna wait till it comes on DVD. And I do think it looks okay, but I don't really know. But if you want to see The Best Man Holiday, and it's also a Christmas movie, so I mean, a lot of people like to see Christmas movies, but there's one Christmas movie that I'd rather see over this. But it does come out on November 15th. If everyone wants to see The Best Man Holiday, it comes out November 15th. Alright, the next movie we have is a movie called Delivery Man. And this is a movie with Vince Vaughn. I don't really know what it's about, though. But it does come out November 22nd. So if anyone wants to see Delivery Man, it does come out November 22nd. And then the other movie we have is a movie called, the biggest movie, I'm sure, of this whole month is The Hunger Games Catching Fire. I cannot wait to see this movie. I know a lot of people absolutely love The Hunger Games. I loved it last year. I thought Jennifer Lawrence was amazing in the first one. And I know she's going to be great in this one. I didn't really like the books. Honestly, I cannot read those books. They're long and they're lengthy, and I just get bored with them. But the movies I like a lot more, and I think this one looks even better than the first. I think there's some really cool scenes in this one, and I'm definitely looking forward to see what they're going to do with this one. So definitely I will be seeing The Hunger Games Catching Fire. I can't wait to see it. I know it's going to be really, really great. And it's probably going to be one of my favorite movies of the year. And then now we're getting to the pretty big week, which is Thanksgiving week. There are some pretty big movies on Thanksgiving week. 2 in particular that I really want to talk about. They're both musicals. The first one is called Black Nativity. Now, I didn't really know what this is about. I thought it was just like about the nativity story, but with black people. But no, that's not what it's about at all. It's actually about this mother, Namia, who is evicted from their Baltimore apartment, teenage Langston. He's sent to spend the holidays with his estranged relatives in New York City, where he embarks on a surprising and inspirational journey. And along with his new friends and a little divine intervention, he discovers a true meaning of faith, healing, and family. And it stars an all-black cast. You got Forest Whitaker, Angela Bassett, who is killing it in American Horror Story. She's so good in that, and she's probably going to be great here, too. Tyrese Gibson, Jennifer Hudson, Mary J. Blige, Jacob Latimore. You got a really big cast here, and you know what? I'm actually looking forward to this movie because I've heard the music to it, and the music is really good, and we have not had any musicals this year, and I think this one is definitely going to be a really great musical, but I'm definitely looking forward to Black Nativity. I will be seeing it probably in theaters because I do think it's going to be really, really good. But better than Black Nativity, we have probably the best animated movie of the year, also November 27th, is Frozen. Yes, finally, Frozen, November 27th. I can't tell you guys how excited I am for Frozen. From the moment I heard who the cast was, I was so excited for this movie. The last trailer that came out, oh my god, I gotta post the Elsa trailer for you in the description because that trailer will blow your mind because it's a musical, it's got action, it's got comedy, it's got everything. They're trying to make this the next big Disney movie. They're trying to make it this generation's Beauty and the Beast. And I think that'd be really cool if that happened, and I really can't wait for Frozen. I cannot wait to see it. November 27th, Frozen. I will definitely be seeing it. I think it's going to be fantastic. You got a huge cast. You got Kristen Bell, Idina Menzel, Jonathan Groff, Santino Fontana, bunch of the Broadway people that I love, and I know you guys love too. And Josh Gad, who was in Book of Mormon. He's also fantastic, and I think he's going to do a great job as Olaf. But the movie, I can't wait to see it. I think it's going to be the best animated movie of the year, and it's probably going to get tons of awards. The next one we have is the highly anticipated remake of Old Boy. Now, I don't really know what Old Boy is about, but it's coming out. You got Josh Brolin in there. You got a pretty good cast. You got Josh Brolin and Elizabeth Olsen, who was really good in Silent House. I really liked her in that movie. And I don't know much about this movie, but I do think it's going to be pretty good, I guess. But if you guys want to see Old Boy, it does come out November 27th, I think. Let me just check that. Yeah, November 27th, but it's got some stiff competition with Black Nativity and Frozen. I don't think it's going to be that big of a hit because Black Nativity and Frozen are probably just going to crush it. Or The Hunger Games Catching Fire. That's going to be like the big thing that weekend, definitely. But then the last movie we have is a movie called Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom. This also screams Oscar because you have Idris Elba, Naomi Harris, you have like a completely unknown cast, but it's all about Nelson Mandela, and I think it's going to be incredible. There was actually a movie with Nelson Mandela already, but it was more about Winnie Mandela, so this is a little bit different, but this one's more about Nelson Mandela and how he became Nelson Mandela and all the famous things like that. But I definitely think this is an Oscar contender, but if you do want to see Mandela Long Walk to Freedom, it does come out November 29th. So that's basically all the movies you have in November. I mean, there's some pretty big ones you got there. I will tell you guys the ones I will personally be seeing. I will definitely be seeing Ender's Game. Well, here's one I'd like to see. I don't know if I'll see all of these, but I want to see these. Ender's Game, Thor the Dark World, The Hunger Games Catching Fire, what else? Frozen and Black Nativity. Those are the 5 I'd really like to see. I especially, the number one is Frozen, definitely. Frozen is the one I want to see the most, but I definitely want to see The Hunger Games as well, and Ender's Game. I think that all those movies are going to be amazing. But that's it for the movies coming out in November. Let me know what you can't wait to see in November. What's the movie you want to see the most in November? I'm sure there is one that everyone is going to want to see. I think Hunger Games Catching Fire is pretty much the big one. But also I think Frozen is a really big one too. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoy it. I'll see you guys in the next video, which is going to be my review of Grimm for the episode, because I'm going to watch it at 9 o'clock and then I'll review for you guys. So, see you then. Bye.